Michael Moore plots revolution in D.C., Patriots laugh as bikers for Trump step in. Michael Moore has become totally unhinged. The Bowling for Columbine filmmaker is so frustrated that he is now plotting a storming of Washington, D.C. event to take place on July 4th. Right away, patriots across the country noticed one thing that Moore seemed to overlook, and the Bikers for Trump founder Chris Cox is ready to go. You're going to love how Moore's big plot gets pulverized. You don't want to miss this. Michael Moore has spent all his time since January 20th trying to whip up the liberal nut jobs to wage a revolution out in the streets. He seems to have come to the end of his rope this time, as the hefty leftist just learned the hard way. Moore posted on social media a call to storm Washington, D.C., on July 4th, but he forgot one thing. I call upon everyone to observe this 4th of July week by non-violently storming the local offices of your senators, pack town halls, rise up. Moore posted to Twitter. You may notice Moore says non-violently when describing the act of storming, which proves his mind is gone. Moore is known for ratcheting up physical confrontations, something he condoned back in January. Of course, no senators will be in Washington, D.C., on July 4th as they are on vacation. Chris Cox, the founder of the Bikers for Trump organization, dealt with Moore back in January during the inauguration, and he has pledged to take on Moore again if needed. When Moore started his Disrupt the Inauguration mantra, Cox sworn that the Bikers for Trump would be there and not hesitate to keep the peace. Liberal activist and filmmaker Michael Moore tweeted out earlier to disrupt the inauguration, saying that silence is not an option but Bikers for Trump will not allow that to happen, reported the Truth Division. They will be going to Washington, D.C., on Inauguration Day to make sure that everything goes smoothly and Trump supporters can again attend the historic event in safety and security, because Moore and his goons are planning a massive protest. Although Moore's 4th of July plot is being laughed off since his targets, the senators, won't even be there. Moore does have liberal loons who follow his every word, and the Bikers for Trump will answer that call. That is if Moore recovers from this latest nervous breakdown. Moore won't stop his antics. He is much like the other Hollywood celebs who are obsessed with President Donald Trump, and unfortunately, Moore is not alone with the propaganda for the 4th of July holiday. USA Today joined in with other leftist propaganda rags in an effort to help the left organize against our president and the GOP. Yesterday, they ran a one-sided fear-mongering article that was clearly designed to motivate Democrats to spend their extended holiday weekend harassing Republican senators to change their votes on the replacement bill for the failed Obamacare. As the long hot summer begins, get ready for the leftists to plot, plan, and execute riots and disruptions across the country. Those like Michael Moore are hoping that Trump supporters will stand down, but the Bikers for Trump are ready to roll to wherever they will be needed. Let them start their riots and try to do their raping and pillaging, they will be met by not only the Bikers for Trump but by empowered police forces who no longer have Barack Obama hindering them. They will also be met by patriotic Americans who don't take too kindly to those who come in and try to trash their communities.